Good evening, everyone. Appears as though we have a room full. We've got 24 people in here already. I do appreciate it. Good evening to Eric Bayer, Farm Dog, Jeff Dunn, Timothy Morrell, Bulldog. See, who else do we have in here? Mike Connors. Our very own Jessica, Joe McBride, Steve Patet, the Andy Snowville, Timothy Morrell. Oh, there's a lot of people in here. I'm not going to try to go back and catch up on the chat because that would just take up time that I don't have. I'm sure you're ready for me to go ahead and get started. So, with no further ado, I will go ahead and just get started with no better transition than that. This right here, let me see if I can get my, I need to get my, hang on a second, I need to get my stuff all set up here real quick. All right, this right here is a 1909 Lincoln Wheat Cent. It is our first auction item for the day, and it is a nice choice to gem uncirculated coin. I'm going to start this one off at $15. John Brandon Bow gives me 20 to get started. Hello, Farm Dog. And Hidden Numismatist comes in with $21. $21 now is the bid. Looking for a bid of 22. Got a bid now of 21, looking for 22. 22 to Andy Snowville. 25 to John Brandon Bow, then 26 to Hidden Numismatist. Oh, I thought I came in here with something to drink. Nothing but a glass of ice. A $26 bid from Hidden Numismatist, looking for 27. Anybody got 27 out there? Oh, Bulldog does. Hello, Bulldog. Bulldog's $27 bid, now looking for a bid of 28. Andy, just go ahead and refresh. You'll probably come back to regular time. Bulldog right now has the high bid. Fox Run Forge, good evening, sir. Looking for this 1909 Lincoln Cent. This is not a VDB. Didn't want you guys to think that it was a VDB. It's a 1909 regular issue Philadelphia mint. These are actually probably a little less common than the VDBs in nice toned uncirculated condition. Yes, high bid is with Bulldog, but it's not 71. There's a $27 bid. $27 bid right now, looking for a bid of 28. Anybody with a bid of 28? No bids of 28. Anyone 28? All right, I'll go ahead and start counting it down to Bulldog. Let's go ahead and count it down to Bulldog at $27. Going once now to Bulldog at $27. We're going to be going twice now to Bulldog at $27. All in, all done, folks. We're looking for a bid of 28 to keep it going. And we're sold to Bulldog. $27. Congratulations, sir. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. My title over. Okay. Next item. Let me get this set up here real quick. I didn't think to set up my hotkey. Okay, next item is 1910 Lincoln Cent. This beautiful 1910 Lincoln Cent is uncirculated. It's got just a little bit of the red original color left in it, but for the most part it's brown, so we're going to call it a brown. It's an Unk coin, choice Unk coin. Value on a choice Unk coin is $28.80 according to the guide. We're starting this one off at $18. Start this one off at $18. Hidden Numismatist comes in with an $18 bid. Now we're looking for $18.50. $18 bid now, looking for $18.50. Anybody $18.50? Looking for an $18.50 bid. And we get a $19 bid from Farm Dog. $19 from Farm Dog, looking for $20. A $19 bid now, looking for $20. Anybody got a $20 bid for me? A $19 bid now, looking for $20. I just figured out what I didn't do. I've got a whole stack of coins here that I didn't add in. They're all NGC certified. We'll just have to do those live. That'll work. We'll do those without pictures. I can show them to you under the scope, I think. So we got Farm Dog with $19, looking for a $19.50 $20 bid. Anybody got a $19.50 $20 bid? Anybody out there? Anybody? We're going to go ahead and start counting it down. Oh, CM Silver comes in, $20. How about that? Thank you, CM Silver. Got a $20 bid now, looking for a bid of 21. Got a bid of $20, looking for a bid of 21. Anybody got a bid of 21? My dog is roaming around the room. He thinks there's something here for him. He would be wrong. Hey, Sherm. What you doing? He's looking for himself on the screen now. He's looking up here for a reason to bark. We're going to be going twice to CM Silver, $20 now, looking for a bid of 21. Anybody got a bid of 21 out there? It looks like we're going to be sold to CM Silver, $20. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's go moving on to the next item. The next item is this beautiful 1920 Lincoln Cent. Now, this one is red-brown just slightly. It's got just a little bit of red on it, but we're going to call it a brown coin. Well, the current bid of about $50, we're only looking for a $29 bill to start. $29 bill will start this one off. Anybody got a $29 bill for this beautiful 1920 Lincoln Cent? This thing's uncirculated 1920. It does have a little tiny bit of stacking rub on the cheek, but it is an uncirculated coin. It doesn't have any wear anywhere else on the coin. Beautiful, flashy luster. Awesome looking guy there. Anybody got a $20 bill, $29 bill, $29 bill, get us started? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? A stacking rub will affect the grade slightly, yes. It'll keep it from grading a gem. We got a $25 bill. Anybody with a $25 bill want to start this off? Drop the starting bid down to 25 from 29. New start at $25. Anybody want to start at $25? Nobody want to start at $25? We'll pass on the item. Anybody want to keep it? Midnight Silver Run comes in and says $25. $25 Midnight Silver Run. I do appreciate it. Going to need a bid of 26 now. Anyone with a bid of 26? 25 to Midnight Silver Run. Looking for a $26 bid. Got a $25 bid. All in, all done. Looking for a $26 bid. We're going to be going once now to Midnight Silver Run at 25. Once now to Midnight Silver Run at 25. Now we're going twice to Midnight Silver Run at 25. 25 is the bid. Anybody got a bid higher? We're sold now. Sold now to Midnight Silver Run. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bids. That's where my magic marker went. Thing grew legs. Walked away on me. I was looking for it earlier. Now I know where it is. The 1923 Lincoln Cent. 1923 in Choice Unk. This one's a $22 to $25 coin. We're looking for a $16 start. Anybody got a $16 start for me on this rather tough to achieve uncirculated date? This one's not as easy to find as a lot of the others. We got Hidden Numismatist at $16, looking for a bid of 16.5. Got a bid of 16 now, looking for 16.5, 17. Anybody with a 16.5, $17 bid? And Andy Snowville comes in at 18. $18 bid. Now we're looking for 19. $18 bid now, looking for 19. Anybody 19? $18 bid now, looking for 19. Anybody get a $19 bid out there? Okay, well, let's go ahead and start counting it down at 18 to Andy Snowville. Got $18 going once to Andy Snowville. And now going twice to Andy Snowville, $18. All in, all done. Here, this is your last chance. Final call on this item. Beautiful 1923 uncirculated Lincoln Cent. We're sold now to Andy Snowville at $18. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Much, much appreciated. Here we go on to a 1927. This guy's toned and uncirculated. It's an Unk coin. It's Choice to Gem Unk. It has a few little lamination lines in it. But given this is a $28 to $35 coin, we're going to start it off at $17. Anybody want to give me a $17 start? $17 start on this little guy? Looking for a $17 bid. Anyone with a $17 bid? No $17 bid. How about a 15? Give me a $15 bid. Anybody with a $15 bid, get it started. DM Silver likes it at 15. We got a $16 bid. Anybody with 16? A $15 bid to get it started. Now looking for 16. Anybody 16? I tell you what, we'll just go ahead and start counting it down. Let's count it down to CM Silver $15. Start counting it down to CM Silver $15. We'll see if anybody else bids. Looking for a bid of 15.5, 16. We're going once now to CM Silver $15. And twice now, going twice to CM Silver $15. And we're sold to CM Silver $15. I do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Let me move on to the next item. Next item is this 1928 Lincoln cent. This is uncirculated. A nice uncirculated coin. Does have a little bit of a fingerprint stain on it, but the fingerprint is not eating into the coin, so it's just kind of there as a piece of color. Just think of it as the wallpaper behind Lincoln's head. So we have this one. It's a $15 coin. We're starting this one off at $9. So tell you what, let's start it at $7. Let's get it started at $7. See if anybody wants to start us off at $7, and then we'll move up from there. But want to give me a bid of $7. $7 to get this one started off. All right, Steve A with $7, and Andy Snovel comes in with $7 too. So we need a $7.5 bid to keep this one moving. Steve A is the high bid at $7. $7 is the high bid. Now we got Hawkeye at $8. Got Hawkeye at $8. Now looking for $8.5 bid. 8.5, 9. Anybody with an $8.5, $9 bid? $8.5, $9 bid will keep this one moving. 1928 Lincoln cent in choice uncirculated condition. A little bit of a fingerprint stain, but it's not one of those fingerprints that really makes things ugly. It's just kind of there. And Steve A comes back with a $9 bid. $9 bid now with Steve A. $9 bid looking for 9.5. $9 bid now looking for 9.5. Anybody 9.5? Andy's out. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Cresson. $9 bid. $9 bid now looking for 9.5. Anybody 9.5? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Steve A. $9. Start counting it down to Steve A. at $9. Going once now to Steve A. at $9. We're looking for a $9.5 bid. Going twice now to Steve A. at $9. Looking for a $9.5 bid. Anybody 9.5? All in, all done. And we're sold now to Steve. $9. I appreciate it. Steve A. $9. And move us on to the next item. Next item will be this 1929 Lincoln cent. This one's a nice uncirculated coin too. This one's choice to gem uncirculated, meaning that it's got about a $30 value. We're looking for a $19 start. Roughly $30 coin here, looking for a $19 start. Anybody got a $19 start to get me on? Anybody got a $19 start to get me going? Anyone at 19? I'm not going to move down on all of them. All right, give me a $16 start. $16 start. Anybody $16 start? I had this at 22 and moved it down to 19. Let's do a $16 start. John Brandon Boa, $16. He's just half of its guide value now. Just half of its guide value, $16. $16. John Brandon Boa, CM Silver tries at 16. Then he has to do 17. John Brandon Boa comes back at 18. Got an $18 bid now, looking for 18.5, 19. Anybody 18.5, 19, 18.5, 19 looking for the bid? Nobody on the bid? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to John Brandon Boa at $18. We're going to be going once now to John Brandon Boa at $18, looking for $18.5, $19 bid. Going once now to John Brandon Boa at $18. Going to be doing a final call on this one. Going twice now, final call. Final call, everyone get your bids in or it'll go to John Brandon Boa at $18, looking for $18.5, 19. Anybody? Nobody there? John Brandon Boa gets it at $18. Man, that's a cheap coin for that price. You did great there, buddy. You did really great there. Let's try this one. Here's a 1929S. This guy's uncirculated. His 1929S is an uncirculated. How'd that get in there? The choice uncirculated coin, we're going to start at $19. We're looking for $19 for this $30 coin. It's a $30 coin in this condition. We're looking for $19. There's nothing wrong with this one. Beautiful uncirculated coin. It's got nice luster on it. Beautiful color. A little bit of a woody effect. A few little stripes here and there. Looking for a $19 to get this one started. $19 to get this one started here. That's about what I can do, folks. Got nothing? We'll just go ahead and take it as is. No start at 19. Steve A starts at 19. Steve A at 19. Now we're looking for 19.5, 20. Thank you, Steve A. Got a $19 bid looking for 19.5, 20. Anybody 19.5, 20? $19 bid now. Anybody 19.5, 20? Looking for a $19.5, $20 bid. No $19.5, $20 bid. We'll go ahead and start counting down to Steve A. Count down to Steve A starting at 19. $19 going once now to Steve A. He's going to get this one if you guys don't jump up on it here. I decided to sell this one way too cheap. So we're going twice to Steve A, 19. Look for a bid of 19.5, 20. 19.5, 20 will keep it alive. No dice, huh? We're sold to Steve A at $19. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now we have a 1933. Now this 1933 is not one of the easier ones to get. It's the last of the early series before you get into the short set. The early series ends with 1933. This is an AU, really nice AU coin. We're going to start it off at $8. Anybody want to give us a start at $8? Start at $8 on this one. Anybody start me at $8? Farm Dog gives an $8 bid. Thank you very much. Got an $8 bid. Now looking for 8.5, 9. 8.5, 9. Anybody 8.5, 9? DM Silver and Techstar try it at 8. DM Silver comes back at 9. So now Techstar will need 9.5, 10. Farm Dog 9.5, 10. Anybody 9.5, 10? Hawkeye likes 9, but he needs 9.5, 10. Anybody need a 9.5, 10? A 9.5, 10 bid? Who give me a $10 bill? $10 bill to Techstar. Farm Dog tried it a little while at $9.50. Now we got Techstar at 10. Techstar at 10. Now we're looking for $11 bid. Anybody got $11 bid? Timothy Morrell comes at $11 bid. $11 bid. Now we need 11.5. 11.5, 12. Anybody got 11.5, 12? Anybody 11.5, 12? We're going to start counting it down. Is it time? Did we start counting it down? Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Now we got 12. I got 12 to Techstar. Techstar and $12. Now we're looking for a bid of 12.5, 13. Farm Dog is out. Thank you very much. Techstar $12. Now looking for 12.5, 13. Anybody 12.5, 13? $12 is the bid. 13. Tim Morrell. Tim Morrell comes back at 13. CM Silver. We probably need a refresh. Tim Morrell $13. Now looking for 13.5, 14. Anybody got a $13.5, $14 bill? Nobody got a $13.5, $14 bill? Go ahead and start counting it down to Timothy Morrell. Timothy Morrell $13 now going once. Anybody else want to jump in there? $13.5, $14. $13.5 to $14. Anybody want to give me a bid? Techstar is out. Going twice now to Tim Morrell 13. This is our last and final warning, folks. All in, all done. Anybody want a bid? Anybody want a bid? Looking for a bid of $13.5, 14. And we're sold. Tim Morrell $13. I do appreciate it. You'll like this one. It's got luster you can't really see very well in the photos. It's a nice coin. So let me move on. Move on to this 1951S toner. It's got some pretty colors on it, but it does have that kind of nasty looking fingerprint there on the obverse. That's why I'm starting it real cheap. Starting this one off at $2. $2 to get you started on this one. A nice looking S-Mint toner. Right here. Start you off at $2. Anybody want to start at $2? $2 start will get this one going. Andy takes this one at $5. Got a $5 bid now, looking for 5.5, 10, 5.5, 5.5, $6, 5.5, $6 to keep this one alive. Got a $5 bid now, $5 bid. Looking for a $5.5, $6 bid. Got a $5 bid now, looking for a 5.5, 6. Anybody 5.5, 6? We're gonna go ahead and start counting it down to Andy Snowville. Got a $6 bid with Javier Rojas. Javier Rojas at 6. Hawkeye tries it at 6. Need 6.5, 7. Need a $6.5, $7 bid now. Looking for a $6.5, $7 bid. Anybody $6.5, $7 bid? Anybody out there got a $6.5, $7 bill for this? Well, let's go ahead and start counting it down to Javier Rojas then. Mr. Rojas has it at $6. Going once now to Mr. Rojas at $6. And we're going to kick it up a notch and go twice. We're going to go twice to Javier Rojas at $6. We're looking for a bid of 6.5, 7. Anybody got that? I'll do a final call on this one. And we're sold is Javier Rojas. Javier Rojas got this one at $6. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bid. I do definitely appreciate everyone showing up here. I appreciate everyone showing up to the weekend edition. We do have weekend edition auctions going again. Jessica will be doing the auctions at 6 p.m. Central Time every Sunday. Check out this guy. It's a beautiful orangish color, and it's got little stripes running through it. It's just beautiful. Those two little spots on the front take the grade down to a point where I didn't want to try submitting this one because I would prefer one with a higher grade if I'm going to submit it. So we're going to start this one off at $5. It's a beautiful toner. Start off at $5. Anybody want to start this at $5? Give me a $5 bill to get this one started. 1954S, folks. We got Mr. Rojas at 5. He's awake. So is Hawkeye. Hawkeye's got a $5 bill in, but needs a 5.5, 6. Got a $5 bill, and they need a 5.5, 6. Dye Brown Soda gives a $6. Hello, sir. I haven't seen you in a long time. Dye Brown Soda, $6. $6 looking for a 6.5, $7 bid. Anybody got a 6.5 to $7 bid? Hawkeye, $7 bid, now looking for 8. Anybody got an $8 bill? $7 now looking for 8. Got a $7 bill, now looking for 8. I can attest to that. I've been very, very busy myself. It's been a rough summer so far. Hawkeye, $7 bid, looking for 7.5, 8. Anybody got a 7.5, $8 bid? Otherwise, we're going to count it down to Hawkeye. 7.5, $8 bill we're looking for. Otherwise, we're going to count it down to Hawkeye. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. $7 going once now to Hawkeye. Going once now for $7 to Hawkeye. This is a really nice toner, folks. It's got a lot of luster. It's a really pretty coin. Going twice now to Hawkeye, $7. Looking for a 7.5, $8 bid. Anybody got a 7.5, $8 bid? And this is the end of this one. We're sold to Hawkeye now for $7. Congratulations, sir. You got yourself a really nice toner. Real pretty looking coin, too. I really like this one. Here's another one that I really like. Oops. How does that happen? Oh. Here. There we go. There's a 1958. Should be $4. Sorry. Starts at $4 on this. $4 on this one. Go ahead and retract that and repost. Go ahead and repost it. Yes. Aviel gives a start at $4. $4 start will get us going here. There we go. Somehow 19 got put in there for the start bid, and that's not what it was supposed to be. So it's supposed to be a $4 start bid. Got a $4 start bid now from Javier Rojas, looking for a bid of 5. Got a bid from Hawkeye, $5. Hawkeye is $5, now looking for 5.5, 6. Anybody got a 5.5, $6 bill for this? Nice 1958D. It's got that real heavy sheen to it, and it's got a mottled appearance to the color on the reverse. It's just a huge coin, really nice. Doesn't quite give it justice here on the screen, but it's a very nice looking coin. I'm talking about one that would sell easily $15 to $20 in most places, like on eBay and other places like that. So we got Hawkeye with a $5 bill. $5 bill now looking for a 5.5, $6 bill. Anybody got a 5.5, $6 bid for me on this one? Go ahead and start counting it down to Hawkeye now. $5. $5 is going to get this one, folks, if you guys don't bid in on it now. Got Hawkeye at $5 going once now. Anybody else got a higher bid? $5.5, $6 bid is all I'm looking for. Going twice now. 5.5 to Javier Rojas. A $5.5 bid now looking for 6. 5.5 now looking for 6. Anybody got a $6 bid? $5.5 now looking for $6. You gonna let him win it for 50 cents? $5.5 now looking for 6. 6 from Hawkeye. 6 from Hawkeye now looking for 6.5, 7. Anybody with a $6.5, $7 bid? $6.5, $7 bid will get you in the limelight. $6.5, $7 bid will get you in the limelight for now. We'll talk your name out. Yeah, Hawkeye is $6. That is the current bid. We're looking for 6.5, 7. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Hawkeye. We're going to be going once now. 2 Hawkeyes, $6. $6 is the bid. We're going to be going twice now to Hawkeye. $6. $6 is the bid. All in, all done, folks. Anybody got a higher bid? No dice. We're going to sell it to Hawkeye, $6. Do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. You're going to like this coin, I'm sure. We move on to the next one. Next one's, it's one of those coins I call a peacock coin. It's got all kinds of colors on it. Peacock coin, 1958, Philadelphia. These things are hard to find in this condition to begin with. Hey, you got the one that's got all the color all over. We're going to start this off at $4. Start off at $4. Anybody $4? $4 bid will get this started. $4 to Javier Rojas. Javier Rojas starts us off at $4, looking for a bid of 5. Midnight Silver Run gives us a bid of 5. Now looking for 6. Anybody got a $6 bid? Midnight Silver Run at 5. Anybody got a $6 bid? Anyone 6? Hawkeye 6. Hawkeye's got a $6 bid now. Anywhere 7. Anywhere 7. Anywhere $7 bid. $7 bid. Come on, guys, let's get it. Let's get it moving. Yay! $6 bid. Looking for a $7 bid. Anybody got $7? How about 6.5? Midnight Silver Run 7. Now looking for 7.5, 8. Anybody got a $7.5 bid? $7.5 bid. 50 cents, folks. More. $7.5 bid. $7.5 bid. Or 8. You got one that's darker than this, but not as nice. They're not easy to find with this much luster on them. That's really the important part, is the amount of luster. So you look for the contrast in it, from the lights to the darks, and they're just all over the place, which shows this one's really, really sparkly, and it is. Very shiny coin. So we're going to go ahead and start counting it down. Once now, 2. Midnight Silver Run at $7, looking for a bid of 7.5, 8. Anybody got a $7.5, $8 bid for this one? Looking for $7.5, $8. Going once now. And we're going twice now. 7.5 now. Hawkeye comes in. Hawkeye starts us up a $7.5 bid, now looking for 8. $7.5 bid, now looking for 8. Midnight, wake up. You're about to lose it for $1. You're going to lose it for $1, you're going to bid 8. He's going to bid 8. He's going to bid 8, now we're looking for 8.5. Anybody got $8.5 bid? Looking for the $8.5 bid now. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Midnight Silver Run. Gear up the bidders a little bit. Midnight Silver Run now. We're going to be going once to Midnight Silver Run at $8. We're looking for 8.5. Twice now to Midnight Silver Run for $8, looking for 8.5. And Hawkeye says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. We're going twice now. This is your final. Yep, sold to Midnight Silver Run at $8. I figured maybe repeating a word would get you to start listening. But that final warning didn't work out. Midnight Silver Run got it for $8, which is a good price. I mean, that's a really awesome price for that coin. These things typically go for quite a bit more than that. Let's take a look at the next one. This is one of those Golden Girl coins. It's beautiful, man. This thing looks like a piece of gold. Hugely yellow, orangish colored. It looks absolutely wonderful. That's a beauty for you. $4. Get a $4 start on this 1958D. Toner. It's a beautiful 1958D toner. Started off at $4. Anybody want to start off at $4? Give me a $4 start. Oh, Bill, you're registered. You don't have to worry about it. Hawkeye starts us at 6. That's right. It's made of the very cheese from the moon. This penny right here. Good thing it's a couple of 100,000 miles away. Otherwise, we might actually notice a divot taken out of the moon to make it this bright. That Hawkeye is $6, looking for a $6.5 bid. Anybody got a $6.5 bid for me? $6.5, $7 should take this one home. $6.5, $7 should take this one home. We're looking at least a $10 coin here. At least a $10 coin. And we got Bill Crescent comes in at $7. $7 bid, now looking for $7.5, 8. Anybody got a $7.5, $8 bid? $7.5, $8 bid is what we're looking for. $7 bid we have. Looking for $7.5, 8. Anybody got a $7.5, $8 bid? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Bill Crescent. Go ahead and start counting it down to Bill Crescent. $7 going once now to Bill Crescent. We're going once at $7 to Bill Crescent. Going twice now. Bill Crescent. $7. Are we going to have less than an hour long auction? Now we got Hawkeye, $7.5. $7.5 is the bid. Now we're looking for 8. $7.50 bid, now looking for 8. Anybody got an $8 bid? $8. Bill Crescent. Bill Crescent's got an $8 bid, now looking for 9. Anybody got a $9 bill? $8 bill, now looking for 9. Anybody got a $9 bill? 8.5 will do it. Looking for a $9 bill now. 8.5 will do it. $1 bid now. That is the bid. Hawkeye takes it for 9. Hawkeye gets in at 9. Now we need 9.5, 10. Looking for a $10 bill. Anybody got a $10 bill, Bill? See if Bill's got a $10 bill. Bill? Got a $10 bill? $9. $9, 9.5 will do it. Where would that dropped letter I be? IB. Bill has a $10 bill. Bill, thank you, Bill. Bill with a $10 bill. Got a bill with a $10 bill here. Is a $10 bill looking for 11. Got $11. Anybody got $11 want to take it away from Bill? $11 will take it away. $11 will take it away. 11, 10.5 will actually work. A $10 bill now. $10 bill looking for $11. Anybody got $11 or 10.5? 10.5 will do it. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to 10 to William. Never mind. Hawkeye gives $10 and a half. $10 and a half. $10 and a half now is the bid. 10.5 is the bid. Now looking for 11. Anybody got 11? Got a $10.5 bid. Now looking for 11. A $10.5 bid. Now looking for 11. Anybody got $11 bid? We got a 10.5 to Hawkeye. We're going to be going once now. Nope. No, we're not. Oh, one from the date. Where would it be dropped? I don't see it. Where would it be? Tell me where it would be dropped. Because I don't see it. Got $11 bid now. $11 bid from William Crescent. Bill Crescent with $11 bid. $11 bill. Bill with $11 bill. Bill. Bill's got the high bid. $11 bill. What did Tim? Wait a minute. What did Tim say? Must not be seeing everything. Never mind. I did too. Okay. I see now. Never mind. All in, all done. $11 bill. $11 bill. Now Hawkeye comes back at 11.5. Hawkeye's taking some time to make his decisions, but he's making wise decisions because this coin is worth that. Worth every penny of it. $11.5. $11.5. Now the bid. Now looking for 12. $11.5 bid. Now looking for 12. Anybody got a $12 bid? That's a hit on the coin, buddy. That thing above the 1. A hit on the coin. $11.5 bid. Now looking for 12. Anybody got a $12 bid? Now let it start going. Counted down at $11.5. $11.5 is going to start counted down to Hawkeye PA at $11.5. Got a $12 bid for me. Looking for $12 bid. 11.5. Now going once at 11.5. 11.5 looking for 12. Now going twice at 11.5 looking for 12. $11.5 bid looking for 12. Going twice now. All in, all done. This is your final call. Final call is over. We're going to sell this one to Hawkeye at $11.5. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you to everyone else for your bids as well. Let me move us on to the next coin. The next coin here. Beautiful 1955S. This is one of those fuchsia pink toners. A beautiful pink tone coin with very, very high luster. Really, really nice coin. We're going to start this off at $4. Anybody got a $4 bill for this? For $4 start, $4. Anybody with $4 to get this one started? And Joe McBride starts us at 5. Got a $5 bid to start. Looking for a $5.5 bid 6. $5.5 bid 6 is what we need, Bill. Joe's got a $5 bid in. We're looking for 5.5 6. Bill Crescent gives us a $6 bid. $6 bid now to Bill. $6 bid now to Bill. Looking for 6.5 7. 6.5 to Joe McBride. 6.5 to Joe McBride. Now looking for 7. 6.5 to Joe McBride. Now looking for 7. And Midnight Silver Run gives us 7. Now looking for $7 bid. Now we've got 7.5 with Mr. Rojas. Javier 7.5. Now Bill for 8. Now Bill's $8 bid is high. $8 bid is high. Looking for a bid of 8.5 9. Looking for a $9 bid. Anybody got a $9 bid? $9 bill out there, folks. Looking for a $9 bill for this coin. Beautiful 1955S. Joe says he's out. Thank you very much, Joe. Brownie face. Midnight Silver Run gives us a 9. Joe gets his frowny face, and Midnight Silver Run bids 9, takes over the bid from Bill. Midnight Silver Run now for $9, looking for a bid of 10. Anybody have a bid of 10? Bill gives us 10. Bill says 10 now. There's your frowny face. You got a frowny face. That's a frowny face not because you got out, but because I'm sad you're out. And Joe cries me a river. All right, so we got a $10 bid from Bill now. $10 bid looking for 10.5, 11. Looking for 10.5, 11. $10 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Bill Crescent for $10. A $10 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. We're going once now to Bill Crescent for $10. Going once now to Bill Crescent for $10. Looking for 10.5, $11 bid. Anybody 10.5, $11 bid? Now we're going 12. Oh, now we need 11, 11.5, 11.5, 12. Now we've got Midnight Silver Run and $11 looking for 11.5, 12. Anybody have 12? Midnight Silver Run is a high bid now, $11. Midnight Silver Run, $11 looking for a $12 bid. Anybody with a $12 bid? 11.5 will do it. $11 bid now is the high bid. Midnight Silver Run. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Midnight Silver Run. Going once now. Nope. Bill Crescent comes back at 12. Bill Crescent at $12 now. $12 is the bid. Now Midnight at 13. Midnight Silver Run comes in at $13. Now looking for 14. Anybody with a $14 bid? Like it's a war between the two states, the state of Crescent and the state of Midnight. And Mr. Crescent gives his concession speech. Midnight Silver Run will take it at $13 if nobody else bids. We've got a $13 bid looking for 13.5, 14. We're going once now to Midnight Silver Run at $13. Going once, Midnight Silver Run at $13. Now going twice, Midnight Silver Run at $13. Going twice now to Midnight Silver Run at $13. It's all final call here for you, all in, all done. I'm sure you will. You'll get one. We're going to be sold on this coin, a Midnight Silver Run at $13. My dog wants attention. He picks just the right times to want attention. You need to get down. I'm in the middle of this right now. You got to bother me after I'm done. All right, here's the next coin, 1958. This thing's got a lot of luster on it. It's got a few little spots on it, but look at the colors. If you're feeling different and you're feeling moody one day and you don't like the color on one side of this coin, you just flip it over and look at the other side. We got this one started, Joe McBride at $6. $6 start on Joe McBride now, looking for a bid of 6.5, 7. Anybody was a bit of Sometimes my tongue just gets ahead of me. Got Joe McBride with a $6 bid looking for a bid of 6.5, 7. Anybody with a bid of 6.5? 6.5, 7. Nobody 6.5, 7. Anybody 6.5, 7 on this one? It'll be our last toner for the day. Last toner for the day. Got Joe with a bid of 6.5. No bid of 6.5, 7. Joe's bid of 6, no bid of 6.5, 7. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Joe McBride at $6. Joe McBride at $6. Now going once. Going once to Joe McBride at 6.5 or $6. I've got to quit saying 6.5 because his bid is 6. I'm looking for a bid of 6.5 and I get 7 from Mr. Rojas. Javier Rojas gives us a bid of $7. Now looking for a bid of 7.5. With a 7.5. And Joe McBride comes in 7.5. Now looking for 8. A $7 bid now looking for 8. $7.5 bid now looking for 8. 8 now. $7.5 bid looking for 8. And we got Mr. Rojas to come in at $8. $8 now we need a bid of 8.5. 8.5, 9. Looking for 8.5, 9. Bid of 9. 8.5 would do it. Got Bill Crescent as our high. Actually, Mr. Rojas is our high bidder right now. Mr. Rojas is our high bidder right now. You'll need 50 cents more to stay in the game. And you do, $1. William Crescent bids 9, puts Joe McBride out because he got in before Joe McBride. Now we need a bid of 9.5, 10. Looking for a bid of 9.5, 10 to keep this one up. Got a bid of 9 now from Bill Crescent, looking for a bid of 9.5, 10 to keep this one up. No bids of 9.5. Joe McBride's crying me a river again. Just can't get a break. Javier comes in with a $9.5 bid. Now Joe McBride would have to bid 10. Looking for a $10 bid. $10, $10, $11. Anybody? 10, 11. Why not bid 20? Bill Crescent bids $10. Give me a $10 bid. Looking for 11. Anybody got $11? $10 bid now looking for $11. $10 bid now looking for $11. Anybody $11? 10.5 will do it. Bill Crescent is our high bidder right now at $10. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Bill Crescent at $10. We're going to be Bill Crescent at $10 going once now. Bill Crescent, $10 going once now. Now, Bill Crescent will be going twice now. And we got a bid at $10. We're looking for 10.5, 11. This is your final calls channel. Last chance to get your bids in. Last call for alcohol. We're sold to William Crescent at $10. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, this isn't the toner. There we go. Got 1931D. 1931D wheat cent in an off red color. Got just a little bit of toning on it, just a little bit of downplay. Hello, Jeff. From a full gem coin. Not quite a gem coin, so we're going to start this one off at $60. Anybody get a $60 start for this 1931D uncirculated coin? It's kind of red, reddish. It does have luster. What color does it look to you? To me, I think it's a red coin. Let me take a look at it here. Well, it looks like it to me. Yeah, I'm colorblind too. So here, give you a chance to look at it. That's what this coin looks like. Come on, focus. Can't get my camera to focus on. Let's see. Here's the reverse on it. See if I can get anything to work. There's plenty of luster left on this guy. I don't see a die crack. Where are we looking? Because I don't see a die crack on this. Die crack at all. I think it's a pretty nice coin. I want to start at $60. Anybody got a $60 bill to get this really nice 1931D Lincoln cent? 1931D is really tough and uncirculated. These things get up to $400 or $500 in gem condition. They're not easy to find. This one was a, let's call it a barn find. Just happened to find it in a box of stuff that I bought a couple of years ago. Anybody want to get me started? Anybody start at $60? $60 bids, what I'm looking for. Well, go ahead and take it back to the picture of the coin so you're not trying to bid on my face. I ain't all that purty, folks. You have a 1931D here looking for a $60 start. Anybody with a $60 start? The left side of In God We Trust. That's not a die crack. That's a shift in the color of the coin from the lighting. It's actually luster shining back at you. That's not a die crack. No interest. No interest at $60. It's kind of amazes me. A nice coin at $60. I'll just keep it then. We'll go ahead and pass on this one. I'll move us on to the next one. Between Liberty and God. No, that's not a crack. That's the lighting that's not in the surface. All right. Die Brown Soda gives me a $60 start. I got a $60 start, now looking for $65. A $60 start, thank you very much, sir. Now looking for $65. Got a $65 bill for this one. $60 now, looking for a $65 bill. Well, since he spoke up, we're just going to go ahead and start counting it down. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Die Brown Soda at $60. Got a $60 bid now, looking for $65. We're going to be going once now. And be going once now, going once to Die Brown Soda at $60. Now going twice. I completely get what you mean, JT. I've been there plenty of times. Trust me. We're sold to Brown Soda at $60. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And if any of you guys ever buy anything from me, you don't like it when you get it, just let me know. We'll either work out a negotiable value for it and give you some money back, or I'll just take it back from you, refund your money, and rerun it, and somebody else will get it. So don't think you have to keep everything you get from me. It doesn't quite work that way. This is a business. All right, now, I've got a couple of coins here that I didn't throw in earlier. I guess I probably should, don't you think? All right, this is going to be, I got to fill this out, folks, sorry. This is going to be lot number 18. It's a 1964 Philadelphia Lincoln cent, and it's a nice uncirculated coin, and it is a toner. Got some nice color to it, and I'm going to start this one off at $3. Going to start this one off with a $3 bid. Anybody want to start this one with a $3 bid? Tim Morrell starts us off with $3. I knew we get somewhere with him on this. $3. Tim Morrell. Tim Morrell gives us a $3 bid to get this one started. Anybody want to give us a $3.50 bid? $3.50. Looking for $3.50 now. A $3 bid. Looking for $3.50. Is Randy here? Got a $3.50 bid from Mr. Rojas. I haven't seen Randy say anything yet. Is he here? Because he's going to kick himself in the head if he missed this. Because he was asking about this a month ago. I got a lot coming up that he's really going to want. We got Tim Morrell, $4. Tim Morrell's $4 bid. Now we're looking for $4.50. $4 bid looking for $4.50. Anybody with a $4.50 bid? Got a $4.50 from Mr. Rojas and a $5 from John Argent. Hello, John Argent. Thank you very much for your bid. A $5 bid now from John Argent. Hawkeye's running a little bit behind at $4.50. $5 bid now looking for $5.50. A $5 bid now looking for $5.50. Anybody with a $5.50 bid can get this one going. Keep it moving along. Anybody $5.50? Let's go ahead and start counting it down to John Argent at $5. $5 will do it good. Go ahead and start counting it down to John Argent at $5. We'll see if we got anybody else to come along. And we're sold to John Argent now at $5. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I definitely do appreciate it. Now, next item up for bids is this 1965 Lincoln cent. Will go very nicely with your 64. Very nice toned coin. Very, very beautiful luster. Kind of a reddish brown color, and it's got hints of other tones of color like orange and things like that running through. We're going to start this one off at $3. This will be a $3 start on this. Do I know who discovered a flowing hair $50 from 1795? No, sir. I don't. No idea. Sometimes I hear things that happen about other coins, but generally I don't pay very much attention to them. Looking for a $3 start on this 1965 Lincoln cent here. Anybody with a $3 start for me? Got a $3 start from Tim Morrell and then a $4 from John Brandon Bowe. Rim Crescent comes in a little bit late at $3.50. Looking for a $4.50, $5 bid now. We got a $4.50 bid now from Bill Cresson. $4.50 bid from Bill Cresson, now looking for $5. Got a $4.50 bid now looking for $5. Anybody got a $5 bill? $5 bill, get this one going. I think it's already going. We just need to keep it moving, I guess. $4.50 looking for a $5 bid. Or $5 bill out there. Anybody got a $5 bill for this? $4.50 bill now looking for 5. Go ahead and start counting down to Bill Cresson, $4.50. $4.50 going once now to Bill Cresson. Going once now to Bill Cresson for $4.50. Going twice now. Bill Cresson, $4.50. Now looking for a $5 bid. Anybody got a $5 bid for this? No $5 bid? All in, all done, folks. We are at final call. And we're sold to Bill Cresson, $4.50. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Now the next coin. The next one is this 1925S. I think it may have been struck through a very late stage die cap. This could actually be an error coin because it looks like the die is a little too soft on the obverse, but it is a nearly uncirculated coin. It's a very high-end AU coin. Now, in AU plus condition, these are $60 coin. But because of the soft obverse and the fact that it could just be a soft obverse, I'm going to start this one at $21. We got Joe McBride at $25 to get this one moving. We're looking for a bid of 26 now. Got a bid of 25 now, looking for a bid of 26. Anybody with a bid of 26? 26 at Mr. Rojas. 26, Mr. Rojas. 26 now looking for 27. Anybody with a $27 bid? We have a $26 bid now looking for 27. Like I said, this thing's worth $60, every penny of it. Even got luster on it. That is not wear on that coin, folks. Now we got Joe McBride at 27, then Chuck Patil immediately at 28, and William Cresson comes in at 27. So Bill's a little bit late at 27, needs a $29 bid, looking for a $29 bid. Chuck Patil at 28, looking for 29. Bill Cresson at 29. Bill Cresson comes in at $29, now looking for 30. A $29 bid, now looking for 30. Anybody with a $30 bid? $29 bid, now looking for $30. Anybody with a $30 bid? Got a $29 bid now, 30 where? No 30, let's start counting it down. Bill Cresson, 29, now 30. Now 30, Chuck Patillo. Now 30, Chuck Patillo, 31 where? Anybody got a $31 bid? $31 bid? Chuck Patillo at $30. What you doing there? Are you throwing your arms up, Joe? You're like, I can't win. I just can't win. Well, Chuck Patillo is at $30. All it takes is $31. Knock him out of a seat. And $30 is a tall seat to fall out of. Whack him on the back of the head with a $31 bill. Watch him all the way to the ground. $30 bid now. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to him. Counting it down to Chuck Patillo at $30. $30 going once now to Chuck 2. Chuck 2 for $30. Going once, $30 to Chuck 2. Going twice now, $30 to Chuck 2. Now Bill Cresson comes in $31. Now Bill Cresson's at $31, and Joe's still pouting over in the corner. He's going to have to come in with a $32 bid, looking for a $32 bid now. Now Bill Cresson at 31, now we're looking for a $32 bid. Chuck, Joe, anyone? $31 bid, now looking for 32. Anybody with a $32 bid? Bill Cresson at $31. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to him. Going once now to Bill Cresson. Going once to Bill Cresson, $31. Going to be calling a final call on this one pretty soon. Going twice now to Bill Cresson, $31. Now it's a final call time. And Chuck Patillo calls in at $32. $32 will keep it going. Chuck Patillo now with a high bid of $32, now looking for 33. Chuck Patillo with a bid of $32, now looking for 33. Anybody with a bid of 33? Got a $32 bid, now 33 where? William Cresson just popped out. He says, I'm done. You can have it. Going once now, Chuck Patillo 32. See if anybody else wants to take it from him. Going twice now, Chuck Patillo 32. All in, all done, folks. That it? All right, Chuck Patillo, $32. I do appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. That was lot number 20, $32 to Chuck Patillo. Now we got one. This is a little bit different from the norm. But man, this coin is absolutely gorgeous. This is a 1965 Canadian cent. It is a proof-like cent, which is why I had a hard time getting the obverse to photograph real nicely. But it is a proof-like 1965 Canadian cent with beautiful color. This thing is just absolutely gorgeous. We're going to start this off at $2. $2 is the start bid on this. Now we got $2 from 3 different people, and Joe McBride was first. Joe McBride first, looking for a bid of $3. Anybody with a bid of $3? And we got Mr. Rojas comes back at $5. $5 now, looking for 6. Got a $5 bid now, looking for 6. Anybody with a $6? Now we got $8, $9 where? Hello, Mike. Mike comes in $8, $9 where? Anybody with a $9 bid, looking for a $9 bid now? Kind of got out of hand fast, didn't it, Joe? $8 bid now, 8.5, 9, 8, 8.5. Anybody with $8.5 can start it off. $8 bid now, looking for 8.5, 9. $9 where? Mike Birchman does not need to bid 10. You still have the high at $8. Do you want to bid 10 just to keep the high? Or do you want to stay at 8? Please repeat your highest bid, Mike Birchman. You'll be back. Okay, you're wanting to bid 10. You want to bid 10 to keep it high. That's fine. I understand why. Mike Birchman at 10, now looking for a bid of 11. Got a bid of 10, now looking for a bid of 11. Anybody with a bid of 11? Got a bid of 10 in. Looking for a bid of 11. Anybody with a bid of 11? We're going to go ahead and start counting it down at 10 to Mike Birchman. Go ahead and start counting it down at 10 to Mike Birchman. Mike Birchman now going once at $10. Now going once at $10, Mike Birchman. That's a beautiful coin, folks. It's really, really nice. Going twice now to Mike Birchman at $10. All in, all done, folks. We're looking for a final call here on this. We're going to sell it. Mike Birchman, $10. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Randy wants one of these too real bad. Randy was asking me about it when I was showing it off. Oh, probably 6 weeks ago. He was asking me. He says, let me know if you're ever going to sell that. Well, here it is. He wasn't here. Darn. Next coin up for bids. Bright, nice red 1936S Lincoln cent in gem BU. That is an amazing pickup. It was a really good coin. So yeah, 1936S gem BU coin. We're going to start this off at $19, folks. These things are worth $35 in this condition. Let's start this off at $19. $19 for this 1936S Lincoln cent. Nice Gem BU red, 1936S Lincoln cent. Very few marks on it. It's a very nice coin. As you can see, anybody need a 36S for their album? Really nice one, too. This coin came out of the same roll and could actually possibly get the same grade that I got other ones. Let's see, I think I had 5 or 6 coins grade 66 out of the same roll. And this one could be a 66, but I kind of doubt it with that spot on the forehead, or on the top of the head. So we got Tim Morell at 20, Aaron at 22. Got Aaron at 22 now. Hello, Aaron. And Tim Morell at 23. Tim Morell at $23 bid, now looking for 24. At 24 anywhere. $23 bid now is a high bid, looking for 24 anywhere. Anybody got a $24 bill? $24 anywhere? $23 is the bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Tim Morell at $23. Let's see what happens when we start counting it down. Let's go ahead and go once now to Tim Morell at $23. Now let's go twice to Tim Morell at $23. Okay, put on the brakes. Hold and stop everything. Stop the bidding, stop the bidding. So, if I were to say I had more of these in very similar condition, I'd be willing to sell them at $20 a coin. Anybody who wants them. I have multiples. So I'll do it at $20. Tim, you're going to get yours at $20. Do you want any more at 20? Aaron, how about you? 20. Anybody else? 20? $20. 1936S Gem BU coin. You don't get those at $20, folks. This is your chance. This is your chance, slapping you upside the head, saying, hey, you. All right, Aaron says he'll take one. Thank you very much, Aaron. Aaron and Tim, you're the only two who won a 1936S in Gem BU. Oh, okay, well, there's Majestic. Majestic says he'll take one. Bill Crescent says he'll take one. Hawkeye wants one, too. That'll get us started. Thank you very much, guys. Bill Crescent, Hawkeye. Still have a few of them if you guys want one. I have more. I had every intention of selling these for $35 to $40 a coin. I decided, well, it's probably time to let go of some of them. I've got nearly a full roll of them. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next item. It looks like we have fulfilled the need for this one. I do appreciate it to all of you guys. It looks like I've got, what is it, 5 of them going out? Yeah, looks like I got 5 of them going out. We can just reserve the rest for later at some other point. Let me move on to the next item. Next item is the 37D. Same condition, basically. We're going to start this one off at $13. Start this at $13 and see what happens. It's a $20 to $25 coin. Anybody want to give me a $13 starting bid on this one? $13 starting bid will get us started on this. Oh, Bulldog says, now Bulldog, that was for the 36S, correct? And John Brandon Bow for the 36S? Because the 37D is not a bin. The 37D is an auction. Okay, gives me a $13 bid for this 37D. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Bulldog says yes on the 36S. So Bulldog wants one of the 36S's at $20. And I believe that's what John Brandon Bow was wanting too. He was wanting one of the 36S's for $20. Would you confirm that for me, please, Mr. Bow? Now, Hawkeye's got a current bid right now on this 37D at $13. Look how bright the luster is on this coin. This is just an amazing, nice looking coin. It does have a few spots, but it's a beautiful gem coin. All right, and Hawkeye's current bid of $13 is on 37D. 37D, now Jeff bids $14. Now Jeff with a $14 bid. Got a $14 bid, now looking for $15 on this 1937D. Got a $14 bid. I think John Brandon Bow wanted the 36S at $20. I think that's what he binned. We moved on to the next item a little faster. I think people are having an issue with their internet service or with YouTube this evening. Hawkeye bids $15 now. Hawkeye with a $15 bill to keep this 1937D moving. Tell you what, let's do it this way. Let's get a stop to the bidding right here. We'll pick it right back up when we get done. Now let's do this. Yes, Mr. Crescent, you can pay on Friday. I can't ship until it's paid because that's just how PayPal works. Aha. Okay. So the 37D is not a bin. So let's say 37D not bin. Auction with a current bid of 15. All right, I'm going to go ahead and restart the bidding here just any time now. I just want to make sure everyone had a chance to refresh. All right, we're back to the 1937D Lincoln Cent Gem BU. We've got a $15 bid right now. We've got a $13 bid with Hawkeye. Hawkeye at 15. Now we're looking for a bid of 16. Anybody with a bid of 16? 15, 15 and a half, 16. Looking for 15 and a half, 16 on this 1937D. Anybody 15 and a half, 16 on this 1937D? Anyone? All right, let's go ahead and start counting it down to Hawkeye, $15. Let's see Hawkeye going once now, $15 to Hawkeye. We're going to be going twice now to Hawkeye, $15. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And let's go ahead and sell it to Hawkeye, $15, unless someone else jumps in before you can get it entered. And they didn't. So Hawkeye gets this one at $15. Now, I'll tell you what, I do have others like it. I have others that are very similar to this one. If anybody else wants one at $15, they can have one at $15. They just need to say 1937D bin. 1937D bin will get you one at $15. Now I'm going to move on to the next item. The next item is going to be, in progressive order, a 1938D. Now this one is a very, very nice coin as well. You can see that there are some little lines and little imperfections. Jeff Stanley will take one of the 37Ds. And the little lines and imperfections on this coin are really not anything that you should be concerned with. That's all mostly in the lighting and the reflectivity of the coin. The coin is very highly reflective, so absolutely everything will show. This is a very beautiful coin. It's a 1938D. We're going to start this off at $14. $14 bid will get this started. Anybody with a $14 bid will get this started. Anybody 14? $14. Dye Brown Soda. Start this one at the $14. $14 to Dye Brown Soda. Looking for a bid of 14 and a half now. 14 and a half, 15. Anybody 15? Now Chuck Patillo at 15. Got a $15 bid. Now looking for 16. Anybody with a $16 bid? And Dye Brown Soda comes back at 16. Now we're looking for a $17 bid. Anybody with a $17 bid can get this one. Anybody with a $17 bid? 1938D and MS66 red will sell for in excess of $30. It's a $30 to $35 coin. And this is a 66 red. This is a beautiful coin. Dye Brown Soda 16. Now looking for a bid of 16 and a half, 17. Anybody with a bid of 16 and a half, 17? Randy McCormick, you are registered to bid. And welcome to the family. Dye Brown Soda, $16, looking for a bid of 16 and a half on this 1938D Gem BU Red Lincoln Cent. $16 now going once to Dye Brown Soda, $16. Let's go ahead and go once to Dye Brown Soda at $16. Going twice now. Dye Brown Soda, $16. I tell you what I'm going to do. We're sold Dye Brown Soda $16, but let's go ahead and sell it to him for $15. Give Chuck Patillo one of these too if he wants it. You can have it at $15, then Chuck Patillo can have one of these too if he wants it at $15. All he has to do is say he wants it. And in fact, I have a few more of them. If anyone else wants one of these at $15, we'll go ahead and sell it at $15. Chuck Patillo says he'll take one. If you guys want more than one of these, I can certainly provide. Hello, Mr. Eubanks. I am doing well. I don't know if you heard, but I'm moving closer to you. I'm moving to Smithfield at the end of next month. All right, Randy McCormick says he'll take one. He'll take one at $15. And Steve A will also take one at $15. Well, I can remember a time when a 38D would cost you $25 to $30 in this condition, at least. You couldn't even find them at a show for under this price. Nowhere near it. All right, so we've got the 38Ds taken care of. Anybody else wants a 38D at $15, or anyone who's already gotten one wants another one at $15, they can have it. I have, I'm going to say probably 5 or 6 more of them at least. What, moving to Smithfield? Don't you live in North Carolina, Mr. Eubanks? Or am I suddenly thinking of someone else? Tim Morrell says he'll take one of the 38Ds. And Majestic, he wants one too. Yeah, I'm moving down to Smithfield because we found a house down there. It's a nice house. Wanted to get away from the big city and Cary and everything, so we decided to move south a little bit. Unless you're not in that direction. I thought you were down toward Wilmington. Or Fayetteville, down in that direction somewhere. Guess I don't know where Beulahville is. Is that down in that direction? Yeah, I do have graded material. Actually, I've got graded material that needs to go this evening. I should probably reconsider what I'm doing here. 36, 36, 37. Okay, these are all issues that I did not, that I did not already have otherwise. Let me go ahead and throw these in here right now. I tell you what. What's Chuck Patillo say? You'll sleep without the sound of jets? Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll be able to sleep without the sound of cars. There's not hardly anything down there. All right, so for the $15 ones, we will have some high-grade Lincoln cents coming up here very shortly that are not on the list. Just give me a chance to get that far. There was a number of things that I got in here and got photographed and didn't have a chance to do anything with. I just ran out of time today. Got too many things going on in one day. All right, let me go ahead and zero out the rest of these 38Ds for now. But you guys can come back into it if you want to. We're going to move on to the next item. Look at this. This is 1939S. This 1939S is one of the nicest, most high luster coins on the obverse I've ever seen. It's got a little bit of toning on it, a little bit of gold toning. Now the reverse is a little bit darker. It's kind of toned down just a little. You shut up. Dog over there making noise. We're going to start this one off at $14. This is a nice gem coin. Gem coins in this condition are worth $21 or more for 1939S. We're going to start this one off at $14. Bill Crescent comes in at $15. Jeremy Johnson at $14. So we got a $14 bid, a $15 bid with Bill Crescent, so he's a high bid. Looking for a bid of $16. Now Jeff Stanley at $16. Jeff Stanley $16. Now looking for a bid of $16. I have $17. Anybody $17? Looking for a $17 bid. $17 anywhere? I got a $20 bid from Tim Morrell. Tim Morrell at $20. $20 now $21. Looking for $21. Got a $20 bid now $21. Jeff with $21. Jeff now $21. Looking for $22. Anybody $22? A $21 bid now looking for $22. Anybody got a $22 bill for me? $22 bill will take this one. $21 now looking for $22. Anybody got a $22 bill? $21 now looking for $22. Who has $22? You're 45 minutes from Wilmington. That's where I'll be, about 45 minutes from Wilmington. Bill Crescent, $22. Bill Crescent, $22 now looking for $23. Who has a $23 bid for me? Got a $22 bid now looking for the $23. The dog wants to play. I know what he wants. I'll give him playtime after we're finished with the auction. But for now, he has to sit and be quiet. A $23 bid with Jeff Stanley, now looking for 24. Got a $23 bid, now looking for 24. Anybody 24? Anybody 24? Yeah, I think I'll just stop it here. Do this. Stop the bidding. Going to stop bidding here. I'm going to go ahead and do a flat sale on this. The thing that you have to understand is that these coins are not all toned like this one. They are nice gem coins, but they are not all toned the same color. I'm going to give the first person in, which would be Jeff Stanley. Hello, Blues Coins. Jeff Stanley is going to get the first one. He's going to get it at $21. He's going to get that first coin at $21. Now, for anyone else who wants one of these at $21, I'm going to go ahead and sell the remaining coins I have at $21. It's going to be a total of 9 coins that I have at $21. All you have to do is say 39S bin. 39S bin will get you one of these. Oh, Mr. Falk. Okay, so Bill Crescent gets in on one. Tim Morrell gets in on one. These are $21 a piece. They are nice 1939S Gem BU coins. Over anybody else, Jeremy Johnson, you want one of them at 21? Asking everybody who bid already. Got Ben from Bill Crescent already. Looking for anyone else who wants a 1939S in nice red Gem BU for $21. $21. Okay, give me a minute to get things set up here so that I'm ready to go. Got a couple of things I need to put in here because we're going to do some high grade coins now. I'm gonna toss your toes off with this one. This one's going to be a real heavy hitter. Okay, I'm sitting here playing with a stack of slabs now in case you hear them clanking around. And I got one more to throw in here. One more. All right, you guys wanted some slabs to play with. I'll show you some slabs. We'll get some slabs done. Yeah, switch over to here because I don't have another way of showing it to you right now. I guess I do, but I'll do it this way. Here's a 1936 Lincoln Cent MS66 red. See if I can move it up close enough to get it to, there we go. Close enough to get it to focus. 1936 NGC MS66 red. These things sell for upwards of $30, $40. Let's start this one at $25. Anybody want to start at $25? $25 for this. Tim Morrell, I will have to talk with you after. I did get your phone call, but I was out and away from the phone. I will take care of you. That's for sure. I've been really busy today. Just haven't had a chance to really look into anything. I don't even know what rules you're talking about right now, but I will definitely talk with you about it as soon as this is over. Okay, $25, now $28 from John Brandon Bow. Got a $28 bid from John Brandon Bow on this 1936 MS66 red coin from NGC. A $28 bid from John Brandon Bow now. Yeah, I would love to have 287, but I don't think that was really. No, it's okay, Tim. There's nothing to be sorry for. It's just that I when I'm doing auction day, Tuesday is a horrible time to try to get a hold of me because I'm like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get everything finished on Tuesdays. There we go. We got to focus. There it is. 1936 and MS66 red. We have a bid of $28 now, looking for a bid of $29. A bid of 28, looking for a bid of 29. Anybody with a bid of 29? 28 now, looking for a bid of 29. I could look up the value on something like this for you if you want me to. That's just going to spook you off, though, because it's worth a lot more than what you're bidding on it. I'm selling these at the low price. Let's see what I've got these for value. These value at $35. These are valued at $35. Got a $28 bid, now $29. Got a $29 bid from Hawkeye, looking for a bid of $30. $29 bid now, looking for a bid of $30. Anybody with a bid of $30? 29. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to him. Got $29 bid going once now, going once to Hawkeye at $29. $29 bid now going once. And John Brandon Bow comes in at $32. John Brandon Bow at $32. $32 bid, now looking for a bid of $33. Anybody with a bid of $33? $32 bid now, looking for a bid of $33. Anybody with a bid of $33? Nobody at $33? Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Going once now, $32 to John Brandon. I see. Yeah, it's John Brandon Bow. John Brandon Bow, $32. Now going once to John Brandon Bow. Now going twice to John Brandon Bow at $32. We're going to do a final call on this, looking for a $33 bid. Looking for a $33 bid on this 1936 Lincoln Cent and 66 red. An NGC 66 red. We're sold to John Brandon Bow, $32. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. So now we have a step up. Just a step up turns this thing into a monster because a 67 red is a high dollar coin. So we have this 1936 Lincoln Cent MS67 red. This is an NGC MS67 red. This is a near perfect coin. The $130 coin, folks, we're going to start this one off at $85. Anybody want an $85? 1940 and MS67? I don't have one. This is what I have for now. This is a 1936 and MS67 red. Going to start this one off at $85. Anybody with an $85 bid? $135 coin, folks, for $85. $135 coin for $85. The 1936 MS67 red. No interest at $85. We do have 85 from Aaron Barron. Aaron T. Barron. Got an $85 bid, now looking for $90. Chuck Patilla bids $90, now looking for $95. Anybody with a $95 bid? Got a $90 bid, now looking for a $95 bid. $90, looking for $95. Anybody with a $95 bid for me? And Aaron Barron comes back at $95, now looking for an even $100. A $95 bid. An even looking for an even 100. I don't have a collection, Bill. I buy and sell coins. I don't have a personal collection. $95 to Aaron Barron, looking for a bid of 95. Looking for a bid of, looking for a bid of 100. We got a $95 bid, now looking for an even 100. Nobody with an even 100. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Now Chuck Patillo with 100. 100 now looking for 110. $100 bill now looking for 110. Looking for $100. $110. 110. Anybody with 110? Got a $100 bid now looking for 110. Anybody with a $110 bid? Can't do 105, Aaron. After 100, we have to do a $10 increment. So it's 110 is the next call on this one. We need a $110 bid. Got a $100 bid now looking for 110. We can go ahead and start to call it now. We'll call it down at 100. We need a bid of 110. Looking for a bid of 110. Try to give him time to answer because he's out in the boondocks. But at the same time, I have to be fair to Chuck. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Chuck at $100. We're going to be going once now to Chuck at $100. Going once at $100 now. Now Aaron comes back at 110. Aaron's bid $110 now. We're looking for a bid of 120. Got a bid of 110 now, looking for 120. I know it's got to be tough on you. I know that. Look for a bid of 120. Anybody with a bid of 120? Chuck Patillo says he's out. Hey, Party Pickle. Yeah, well, we could have a pickle party if you'd show up at 8 o'clock. But at 9:30, everybody's already drunk, so you may as well go back home. Going once now. Aaron Barron, $110. Aaron Barron, $110. Now going twice. Going twice. Looking for a bid of 120. Got a bid of 110. Now looking for a bid of 120. Anybody with a bid? All right, we're sold to Aaron Barron, $110. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you, sir. Next one up. Hang on a second. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. Let me check this. I was right on that one. We can go ahead with that one. We can go ahead. Lot 28 now. Lot 28 is a 1937 Philadelphia Mint, Lincoln Cent, 1937. Lincoln Cent, MS67 red. At MS67 red, we're going to start this one at $65. $65 on a $100 coin here. $65 start. Anybody with a $65 start? $65 start to get this 1937 in 67 red. Close, I can get it and keep it in focus. Wrong arm, Chuck. Got to use this arm. I hate my camera. Here it is. Barely keep it in. A $65 bid from Hawkeye. Now looking for a bid of $70. Got a bid of $65. Now looking for $70. Anybody with a $70 bid? $70 bid from Chuck Patillo. Now looking for $75. $70 bid now looking for $75. Anybody got a $75 bid? $70 bid now from Chuck Patillo, looking for a $75 bid. Anybody got a $75 bid for this beautiful coin? It's a really nice 1937 Lincoln Cent. This is MS67 red. You don't get them much better than this. A 68 is over $1,000 coin. This one's a $100 coin as it sits. Looking for a $75 bid. $75 bid. We'll take this one home. Anybody want a $75 bid? Yeah, but the scope is crap when it comes to slab coins because it changes their color real bad. I mean, I can try, but that's what it looks like under the scope. It kind of looks like crap. And it changes colors because of the plastic. Hang on, let me get my fingerprints off the plastic. There we go. You can at least see the surface and how nice the surface is. This is a 67 red. It does turn all different colors, but you have to twist it just right, and you have to be mindful of the fact that you've got lights shining in on it. But this is the best. This is the best I can get out of it. This is a 67 red, MS67 red. Looking for a bid of $75. Anybody with a bid of $75? We're going to go ahead and start counting it down to Chuck Patillo. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Start counting it down. Chuck Patillo, $70. $70 going once now to Chuck Patillo. $70 going once now to Chuck Patillo. You have to turn it the right direction to keep it from turning colors. Otherwise it will. See, if I twist it this way, it turns all kinds of colors. But if I turn it this way, the colors are normal. Going twice now, Chuck Patillo, $70. All in all done, folks. This is your final chance to make a bid. Chuck Patillo gets this one at $70. Hello, Paula Bloom. How are you doing? Now, Chuck Patillo got that one at $70. But here's what I can do. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? I have three more. Three more 1937s in MS67 red that I can sell for. I'm going to sell them all for $70. $70 a piece. Anybody else want one of these at $70? This is a 1937 Lincoln Cent and MS67 red. 67 red in NGC is a $90 to $100 coin, selling them for $70. That's a nice discount for you there. Anybody else want one of these? They could just bin one of these now, and they'll sell them to them for $70. $70 will take one. Majestic gets one at $70. Now I've got two left. Majestic gets one at $70. Thank you, sir. And I've got two left. Two left for you here. Say no to drugs. Just throwing that out there. $70 will pick up one of these guys. 1937 Lincoln Cent NGC MS67 red. I've got a few of them. Majestic takes one. How about who else was bidding against Chuck? Bill says no, he's all right. That's fine. It was Hawkeye. Hawkeye, what about you, brother? $70. $70 takes one. Take one home. What if coins are your drug? Then buy one of these. That's real simple. Hidden, you have a great night, sir. I guess we don't have any attention at $70 on this. If anybody else wants one at $70, or if any of the people who already have one at $70 want an additional one, they can say bin again. I'll get you a second one. Meanwhile, I'm going to shove forward. We have a coin left. Like how I did that, right? We got a 1945 Lincoln Cent. 1945 Lincoln Cent and MS67 red. Hang on, Jess. Let me go check my pricing again. Yeah, 1945 and 67 red is a $200 coin. I can do this one for $130. $130 to start on this $200 coin. John, that's a late $75 bid on the 37. I'll just sell you one for $70. How's that sound? I can sell you one for $70. All right, just as this started, 1945 Lincoln Cent MS67 red. These are rare, folks. These are really scarce. Chuck Patillo gives me $130 to start on this. This is a $200 coin, folks. $200 coin, $130 current bid. $130 current bid, now looking for $140. Was he bidding on this one for $75? Yeah, no, I mean, I can't do that. I can't do that at all. I'm sorry, I had the wrong price in there because I was looking at something else when I priced it. But it's a $130 coin, $130 coin, now looking for $140. Anybody got a $140 bill? $130 bill takes it. $140 bill, looking for a $140 bill. This is the only one of these I've got, folks. These things are pretty scarce. This is the only one of them. I've only owned two of these ever. This is one of two I've ever owned. Chuck Patillo in $130, now looking for a $135, $140 bid. $140 bid is what we're looking for. No $140 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Chuck Patillo. Chuck Patillo at $140. $130 now. How's the coin for the grade? Oh, let me take a look at it. I'm going to say this is a $200 coin, and this one's worth about $175. It's worth just under the $200 threshold. because it's got a little spot above the date and it's got a little hit on the reverse. So it does have a couple of really minor flaws, but otherwise it's a very nice coin because it has extremely flashy luster that isn't broken up in the fields. So you've got your luster that's actually really good cartwheel luster and not broken up in the field. That's basically what I can tell you without taking a full picture of the coin. Robert Folk gives us a $140 bid. Now we got a $140 bid. Now looking for $150. $140 bid. Now looking for $150. Anybody with a $150 bid? Yeah, this one's easily a $170, $180 retail coin, at least. I wouldn't see any problem with it selling for that kind of money on eBay. $170, $180. So I've got 140 now, looking for 150. Anybody with a $150 bid? 150 takes it. All right, let's go ahead and start counting it down to Robert Folk at $140. $140, counting it down now. Yeah, they're not hard to sell for $175. And this one is full quality for $67. It's not a top quality coin, but it is full quality for a $67. Going once now, Robert Folk at $140. Now looking for a $150 bid. Anybody with a $150 bid? You'd be able to take it home with a $150 bid. Final call, folks. Last chance for your bid, $150. And we're sold to Robert Folk. Thank you, sir. Sold to Robert Folk at $140. And we've got that all taken care of. You remember those sheets that I was telling you about that had all old coins in it? It was 20 coins to a sheet, and they were worth $50 to $60. I was selling for $39. Well, I've got them at $35 right now. Knocked them down just a little bit for you. I got them at $35 right now if you guys want to buy one of them. They're 20 coins in a pocket sheet. And the 20 coins are worth between $55 and $65 retail value. $55 to $65 retail value. I'm selling them at $35. That's $20 off to start right there. They are pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and show you because I don't like being on the camera. I'm going to go ahead and show you the reveal schedule because we're going to be doing a number of reveals this week. We've got that 20 coin page set of early Lincoln cents. They start 1909, go up to 1933. Most of them are in the teens and 20s, and a lot of them have mint marks. The coins are generally going to be between VG and VF in condition. It's a good starter thing for your album. They're worth $55 to $65 retail. Selling them at $35. $35 only. Go ahead and let me know in the next minute or two if you want to get one of them, and we'll put you in. Paula Bloom buys one at $35. $35 to 1 for Paula Bloom. Thank you, Paula. Now looking to see if there's anybody else who'd like to buy one. Techstar says he'll take one at $35. I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Sherman. Dog really needs to go out. I tell you what we're going to do after we finish this right here is we're going to take a 5-minute break because I really think the dog needs to go outside and I don't want him to have an accident in the house. So I'll take the dog outside while you guys look at the reveal schedule. Get yourself refreshed, ready to go. We're only at 9:45 anyway, and we generally don't even hit the reveals until 10:30. So I want to go ahead and take a little bit of a break just so you guys can get your screen refreshed and get your drink and get everything set up for the reveals because we're going to have a number of reveals to go through. Now let's go ahead and do that now. If anybody wants to take one of these sheets, just say bin sheet, and then we'll know what you're talking about, and we'll get it in there as soon as we get finished with the break. But we're going to go on a break right now, and I'm going to take, let's say, it's 9:47 now. Let's get started back again at 10 o'clock straight on the dot. 10 o'clock straight on the dot. And I'll see you guys then. I'll be back before then, but I'll see you then. Get your drink, your bathroom break, and everything else in. Get ready for these reveals. We've got a lot of reveals going on this week. And we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have, Mr. Rojas, one of these sheets. Number of different issues in there. Full sheet of coins. The cumulative value of the coins is written on that yellow sticky. That's a $59.67 sheet of coins for $35. What I've got, just let me know that you've seen it, because I'll show it again. Make sure everybody who wants one gets a chance to see it. That's for sure. You still around, Mr. Rojas? Guess not. Bummer. All right, we still got everybody around. Still got everybody around waiting for me to get started back up. Hello, Mr. Harmon. We got a bunch of rolls coming up tonight. Bunch of rolls for reveals. Oh, nothing happened, Mr. Cresson. Nothing happened. We're kind of just still waiting because I've got 6 minutes left before I can get started again. So I want to make sure I give everybody time to get their whatnots out of the way so that we can get started on this. We have a very full schedule for the reveals this week, as you can see. Got 4 reveals for Wednesday, 3 for Thursday, 3 for Friday, and 2 for Sunday. Subject to change as always, but it should work out pretty close to this. Hello, Steel Horse. Okay, Steel Horse 2004 just sent a registration email, so let's see if we can get him in there. We're getting ready to go through and do these roll reveals. To explain to anyone who has not bid yet, who have maybe just got registered and hasn't had a chance to see, what a roll reveal is we go through an uncirculated roll of coins that has not been checked or looked through or picked through or anything else. And if you have any question, everybody in this place could probably vouch for the fact that these are nice, good, original rolls that we're going through. So what we do is we take like this number 172, roll reveal number 172 is a 1964D original machine wrapped roll, or it's a recapped roll, whichever way I type it. And it's going to come up at 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I'll do it 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So if you want to get spots in that roll, you have to be ready when I give a shotgun start on roll reveal number 172 at $1 per coin. And you can purchase up to 3 coins at $1 per coin, and then those coins will come out of the roll at the time that we actually do the reveal. At the time that we actually do the reveal, whatever coin comes out with your name, that's the coin you get. So you'll get 3 coins out of the roll. If you buy 3 coins out of the roll, it costs you $3. You could get double dice, repunchment marks, high-grade coins. There's any number of different things. Yeah, I'll show the sheet again. There's any number of different things that we could come up with out of these rolls. I've found some very valuable coins in the past. Hello, New Marshall. There we go. Here's a sheet again. What are you bidding, sir? New Marshall? Is it one of these sheets? Is that what we're talking about? So this is just one of them. I have a number of them. I got probably 10 or 12 of them left. I built them last month. And there's a total of 20 coins, 20 different coins. They're the classic early Lincoln cents. They're worth a $50 to $65 minimum retail value. Most of them $55 to $70 actually. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I do have to put that up before you can actually see it. Sorry about that. All right, there you go. Let me get it scooped back down into place. But you can see this one starts at 1909, goes through 1915, there's up to 1917, 1920, and this one happens to end at 1929. And the coins in there, you can see that I've got them graded for you. You can see that most of them are going to be a VG to VF condition, and their street value, their retail value, is right there on the holder. Can you see me now, quads? And then that's what you would get. You would get one of these sheets for $35. So you're paying well below retail value for the coins. I've got a whole book of them built, and then I've got a box and a half more coins that I can build more sheets. So however many you want to get is what I can provide to you. Hello, Pammy Jones. We got quads, we got Pammy Jones, we got Steel Horse, Coin Captain. Hello, Coin Captain. Marshall is here now. All right, so it's just about 10 o'clock now. So if you guys want one of these sheets, you can speak up at any point. They're $35 a piece. Tim Morrell, you're going to be back soon? How soon? Because I'm just about to start. There's our schedule. What we're going to start with and how it's going to turn out and everything else. Mr. Rojas says he'll take a sheet. You get him in there for me, please. And so what you're going to end up with if you are beginning at this, if you're just getting started. Hello, Cajun. How are you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a long time. If you're going to get in on this, you need to have that trigger finger ready because it's going to be hard to get in on these. They sell out inside of 10 seconds, folks. So you need to be ready as soon as I tell you to go. That's when you need to be ready to pull the trigger finger. I can't sell them to you if you do it before. You have to show up after my go now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be original roll reveal number 172. It's a 1964 D original machine wrapped roll. We're going to start this off tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's Eastern time. It's 10 o'clock Central. Now I'm going to give you guys just a chance here to get your trigger fingers ready. We're going to have a maximum of 3 coins per person at $1 per coin. Go now. There's Mr. Fletcher for 3. Chuck Patillo for 1. Eric Beyer for 3. Adam Chambers for 3. Joe McBride for 3. And let's see, Sir Reg gets 3. And then Adam Connor for 3. Yo Man Goal for 3. Mike Birchman will take 3. Then Jeff Stanley for 3. Marshall for 3. Jeff Dunn for 3. Then we got Farm Dog for 3. Bill Betts for 1. Box Run Forge for 3. William Cresson for 3. Let's see where I'm almost down to the bottom here. I can go ahead and give Bulldog 3. And then Pammy Jones will get 3. And that's it. That's as far as I can get with this roll. Out of this particular roll is going to be Don Harmon, James Eubanks, Dennis Paulson, John Brandon Bowe, and Hawkeye. Can't get you guys in because I only got 50 coins. That's how it works to the people who haven't seen this before. Hello, Coin Searcher. I'm doing fine. Hope everybody else is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and get on to the next one. The next one's going to be reveal number 173. Reveal number 173 is going to be a 1959 Philadelphia Citizens and Southern Bank of Georgia. Going to get 1 coin from the roll at $1 with a max of 3 per person. Go now. Jim Fletcher for 3. Eric Beyer for 3. Yo Man Go for 3. Jeff Dunn for 3. Then we've got Adam Chambers for 3. Chuck Patillo for 1. Jeff Stanley for 3. Bill Betts for 1. And then we got Quads for 3. Farm Dog for 3. Joe McBride for 2. Zureg for 3. John Brandon Bowe for 2. Pammy Jones for 3. Mike Birchman for 3. And we've got Wild Bill for 3. Box Run Forge for 3. Then we've got Mr. Rojas for 3. William Cresson for 3. Oh, William Cresson's only going to get 2 because that's the end of the roll. So anybody under him, New Marshall, Don Harmon, Bulldog, Dennis Paulson, Steel Horse, Hawkeye, can't get you guys in on this roll. Because this roll, well, is full. We got everybody we can get in here. Unfortunately. So let's move on. Move on to roll number 174. Roll number 174 will be a 1955. It's an old plastic tubed roll. You're going to get 1 coin from the roll. These are going to be $3 per coin. $3 per coin, max 3 per person. A 1955D old plastic tubed roll. Go now. So Eric Beyer will take 3. Jeff Dunn for 3. Yo Man Go for 3. Jim Fletcher for 3. Zureg for 2. Deanne for 2. Let's see. What else do I have? John Brandon Bowe for 2. Joe McBride for 3. Then we've got Quads for 2. Adam Connor for 2. Bill Betts for 1. Steve A for 2. Adam Chambers. Didn't you already get on this? No, you didn't get on this one already. Adam Chambers gets 3. Oops. And then Mike Birchman for 3. Bulldog for 3. What else? How many? Oh, we got a few left. So New Marshall gets 3. Wild Bill for 3. William Cresson for 3. Don Harmon gets his 3. And he must have known that he was at the very end of the roll. Don Harmon gets 3, but Hawkeye can get 1 because Hawkeye is at the very end of the roll. That's the last coin in the roll, so that's all I can do for you, buddy. Sorry, but we did get everybody in that roll who asked, so that's a good sign. So the next roll, number 175. Number 175 is a 1959D roll. This one's going to be a Fed Reserve Bank of Seattle original bankroll. These are going to be $2 per coin. And we're going to do a 3-coin maximum. Three-coin maximum, go now. 1959D Fed Reserve Bank roll from Seattle. $2 per coin, 3-coin maximum. We got Jim Fletcher in for 3. Jeff Dunn in for 3. Adam Connor for 3. Then we've got Yoman Go for 3. Farm Dog for 2. Mike Birchman for 3. Joe McBride for 3. Pammy Jones for 3. Then we've got Quads for 2. Got John Brandon Bowe for 2. Bulldog for 3. Deanne for 2. Bill Betts for 1. Eric Beyer for 3. Adam Chambers for 3. And then, let's see, we've got Steve A for 2. Fox Run Forge gets 1. Hawkeye for 3. New Marshall for 3. Let's see, Wild Bill for 3. I have a feeling we're going to run out. Yep. Wild Bill gets 2, and that's all I can put in this roll. So anybody after Wild Bill is not going to be able to make it into this roll. It's going to be William Cresson, Dennis Paulsman, Don Harmon. Oh, Paul Hampton. Hello, Paul Hampton. Haven't seen you yet today. I hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, we're nowhere near finished with the rolls yet, so we're still fine. Next one's going to be coin roll number 176. Roll number 176 will be 1963D. 1963D. Now, we keep looking for the real heavy hitter in there. We found some nice RPMs out of the last 63D roll we did. These are going to be $2 per coin, a max of 3 per person. $2 per coin, 3 per person. Go now. Adam Connor gets 3. Jeff Dunn gets 3. Farm Dog gets 3. Adam Chambers gets 3. Sir Red gets 3. Joe McBride gets 3. Patillo gets 1. Yoman Go gets 3. Quads gets 2. Jim Fletcher gets 3. Deanne gets 2. Eric Byer for 3. Pammy Jones for 2. John Brandon Bowe for 2. Bill Betts for 2. I'm sorry, for 1. Bulldog for 3. We've got Mike Birchman for 3. Paul Hampton for 3. New Marshall for 3. Fox Run Forge for 2, but only gets 1. Fox Run Forge is at the very end of the roll, so you only get 1, buddy. Sorry. But that's better than what some other people are going to end up with. James Eubanks, Javier Rojas, William Crusson, Hawkeye. You guys are not going to be able to make it into the roll. Don Harmon as well. Sorry. End up at the very end of these rolls. Yeah, James, here's how that works. Your name will show very first on your screen because it doesn't have to go to the internet before it shows on your screen. When it goes to YouTube and does all of its processing, gets finished with its processing and spits it back out, it comes out in a different order. And the order that I see it on my screen is the order that we call. Just to be fair to everyone, if you don't happen to show us the first one of the first 50 coins on my screen, then unfortunately I can't put you in the roll. It is what it is. I know it's the best we can do. I mean, it's the best way we can be fair to everyone. So I'm typing my one out for the next one. This is a 1969 S roll. I know how you guys like the 1969 S. This is an original bank wrapped roll. It's a Bank of America roll, tightly wrapped Batdorf roll. Should be a really nice one. You get 1 coin from the roll, 3 coins per max per person, $3 per coin, 3 coins per max per person. I'm trying to speak English and it's just not working. But anyhow, that's what we've got. I'm going to go ahead and call it. There we go. Majestic gets 2. Adam Chambers gets 3. Durag gets 3. Bill Betts gets 1. Jim Fletcher gets 3. Paul Hampton gets 3. Yo Man gets 3. Jeff Stanley gets 3. Chuck Patillo for 1. John Brandon Bowe for 2. Joe McBride for 2. Jeff Dunn for 3. Farm Dog for 2. Pammy Jones for 3. Deanne for 2. Madding for 3. Hello, Madding. Let's see. Wild Bill gets 3. Dennis Paulson will get 3. New Marshall gets 3. Mike Birchman gets 3. Nope, Mike Birchman's only going to get 2 because he's at the end of the roll. Mike Birchman at the very end of the roll gets 2. So unfortunately, I can't get any this time around for Bill Crusson, Bulldog, Hawkeye, Don Harmon, Eric Byer, Crappie Tim, and Coin Captain. Hello, Crappie Tim. Hello, Coin Captain. Man, you guys are really showing up for the draw, but unfortunately, not able to fit you in. We still got at least 6 more rolls, so we should be good. Okay, this is original roll reveal number 178. Now, this is a real coin toss right here. Literally a coin toss. 1987D. Now, I picked a roll that I think looks nice. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. But here is a disclaimer for you on the 87D. Sometimes these things come out nasty and spotty on the inside of the roll, and I don't know it before we open it. I'm charging $3 per coin on this because a nice uncirculated 1987D is worth $3. And there's a number of different RPMs and double dies and other things that we can be looking for on 1987D. So here's my disclaimer. I'm going to charge $3 per coin on these. If it turns out to be a crap roll, I can't do anything about that. So I hope it's not a crap roll. The ends of the roll look fine. The ends of the roll are actually pretty nice. So before we get into this one, I'm actually going to show the roll to you. This is the roll that we're going to open. The 1987D. And we've got virtually no spots on this end. And then this end looks really nice too. Here, let's do it this way. Maybe this will show. There we go. Okay, we got a couple of little spots on that end. And that's mostly just contact marks there. But we do have a few little spots on that end. Now, generally on the inside, these things get nicer. But I'm going to let you know right now that there are no refunds and no rebacks on this. If it turns out to be a crap roll, I'm sorry, it turns out to be a crap roll. But this is a 1987D roll right here. The 1987D roll, let's go back to the schedule. 1987D roll, we're going to do it $3 per coin. Max of 3 coins per person. There we go. We're going to start now. All right. Yoman Goal gets 3 coins. Jim Fletcher for 3. Bill Betts for 1. Adam Chambers for 3. Paul Hampton for 3. Joe McBride for 2. Jeff Dunn for 3. Sir Reg for 3. Hilo Time Travelers Coin Exchange. New Marshall gets 3. Tim Morrell gets 3. Mike Birchman gets 3. Box Run Forge gets 1. Don Harmon gets 2. And is that all we've got? That's all we've got on this roll? Okay. We still have... How many spots do I have left? Let's see here. 17. Okay, Joe McBride will take another one. I guess it's wide open now. Anybody who wants any more spots can take them. I've got 16 spots remaining if anybody wants any of them. Otherwise, I'll sell them at the show. Okay, New Marshall will take another 3. Thank you, sir. Don Harmon will take another one. John Brandon Bow will take 2. Quads will take 2. Steve A will take 1. Eric Byer will take 3. Got 4 spots remaining. 4 spots remain. If you don't want them now, that's fine. I'll sell them at the show, but... Oh. Alright, Wild Bill takes 3. I got 1 spot left. I got 1 solitary spot left. If anybody wants it. Jeff Dunn will take it. Thank you very much. That ends that roll. Now we have a 1958D roll. 1958D roll, they're going to be $3 per spot. Max 3 per person again. Well, thank you, Time Traveler Coin Exchange. I appreciate it. This particular one, thanks for the super chat, buddy. This particular one is the 1958D Fed Reserve Bank of Seattle roll. Go ahead and go now. $3 per spot, max 3 per person. Adam Chambers takes the max on this one. Steve A takes 2. Bill Betts takes 1. Eric Byer for 3. Yoman Go for 3. John Brandon Bow for 2. Adam Connor for 2. I'm sorry, Adam Connor wanted 2. Farm Dog for 1. Joe McBride for 3. Jim Fletcher for 3. And we got Jeff Dunn for 3. Paul Hampton for 3. And then after Paul Hampton is Deanne for 2. Deanne for 2. Mike Birchman. gets 3. Bulldog gets 3. Steel Horses gets 1. Fox Run Forge gets 1. Royalty payment for my book. Well, did you sell my book? I appreciate it, Time Traveler's Coin Exchange. Let's see. Fox Run Forge gets 1. Quads gets 1. Gets 2, I saw. Quads for 2. Technical difficulty. Please stand by. Hello, Akram. Everything is okay. I'm embarrassed at this point. I still haven't sent your package, but I definitely plan on it. I'm sorry. I'll be doing it tomorrow. I've been so overblown by so many different things lately. All right, New Marshall for 3. Pammy Jones for 1. Then we get Wild Bill for 3. Don Harmon will get the last 2 in the roll. Don Harmon gets the last 2 in the roll. And that does it up for that roll. Well, I thank you very much, Bill Betts, for your super chat. I like that little moniker you got there. It has your name on it, Betts. Looks like Betts Soda, or maybe Betts Beer. You should run a beer company. Call it Betts Beer. That'd be really cool. All right, so the next one we've got is a 1950D roll. 1950D roll. These 1950D rolls are usually pretty good. We're going to be $5 per coin on this. It's going to be a max of 3 coins per person. You got to wait for me. Now you can go. Right after you see the sign, that's when you can start working on it. So Dennis Paulson gets 3. And Jim Fletcher gets 2. Man, my fingers are all messed up. Let's see, Jim Fletcher takes 3. Tim Morrell takes 1. John Brandon Bowe for 2. William Crusson for 2. Bill Betts for 1. Eric Beyer for 3. Yeoman for 3. Jeff Dunn for 2. Surreg for 3. Farm Dog for 1. Deanne for 2. Adam Chambers for 3. Adam Connor for 2. Joe McBride for 2. Quads for 2. Paul Hampton for 2. Let's see. Mike Birchman for 3. Bulldog for 3. Crappie Tim for 2. New Marshall takes 3. Don Harmon takes 2. Majestic takes 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Majestic, I can't get you in this roll. I'm already done. I'm sorry. We got it down to Don Harmon and ran out of coins. So Majestic, I won't be able to get you in on this one. Wild Bill, I won't be able to get you in. And Crappie Tim, you already got in on this one. Only need to say it once, brah. I'll catch you. Akram, I'm sorry, buddy. I already finished this one off. But we do have next a 1942 D-roll. 1942 is a really nice one. 1942D. This is a plastic tubed roll. I think it's related to the roll that we did before, and if it is, then we will have a number of RPMs in this one. Very possible. So it's a 1942 plastic tubed roll. We're going to be $8 a coin on this one. The 3-coin max. Get yourselves ready. I'm about to hit enter. There you go. Hoop hoop. What's up, buddy? Party pickle, probably not. No, I didn't, because you retracted your statement before I could see what you said, and I thought you just didn't want in on it. Let's see. Eric Beyer for 3. Jim Fletcher for 3. Yo Man Goal for 3. Adam Connor for 1. Quads for 2. Zireg for 1. We've got Bill Betts for 1. Farm Dog for 1. Chuck Patillo for 1. Joe McBride for 2. Majestic for 2. We got John Brandon Bowe for 2. Deanne for 2. Paul Hampton for 2. We've got Adam Chambers for 3. Tim Morrell for 1. Mike Birchman for 3. Bulldog for 3. We got Pammy Jones for 1. New Marshall for 3. We've got Don Harmon for 2. We got Wild Bill for 2. And we got Dennis Paulson for 3. See how many I got left here. I only have 3 left. So Fox Run Forge, William Cresson, and Jeff Dunn will each get 1. That's all I got, folks. That roll is done. So unfortunately, Hawkeye, I won't be able to get you in there. But we do have a 1947D roll. Now 1947D, we'll be able to get you in this one if you get there quick enough. Got a 1947D Fed Reserve Bank of Denver original bank wrapped roll, one coin from the roll at $6.50 per coin. It's going to be a 3 max. You got to wait for me to get done. A 3 max per person. All right, here's your time. Go now. This is for reveal 182. It's a 1947 Denver roll. Yo Man Goal gets 3. Jim Fletcher gets 3. Bill Betts for 1. Jeff Dunn for 2. John Brandon Bowe for 2. Eric Beyer for 3. Adam Connor for 2. William Cresson for 1. Joe McBride gets 2. Adam Chambers gets 3. Red gets 3. Then we're going to be quads for 2. Farm Dog for 1. Deanne for 2. Wild Bill for 2. Fox Run Forge for 2. Mike Birchman for 3. Bulldog for 3. And we will have... Who's left here? Don Harmon for 2. New Marshall for 3. We got Paul Hampton for 2. Karapi Tim wants 1. Steel Horses wants 1. And at the very end of this, we've got Akram Khatib. He only gets 1 because it's all I can get for you, brother. Unfortunately, we're at the end of the roll. So we got 1 roll remaining. So can't get any more for you than 1, but we did get 1 in for you, Akram. And let's see. This last roll is an interesting one because we never know exactly what's going to come out of these rolls. 1952 can be quite involving. It can be a quite nice roll. You have one where you've got the D down below the vest. You got the other one where you've got the D over S. Then you got a number of die cracks and other interesting things that go on for these. So who knows what we might end up getting out of this. We're going to do $5 per coin on this. It is an original roll. I'm going to max this out to 3 per person. You got to wait for me. You got to wait until you see my go now. After you see my go now, that's the time. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Bulldog will get 3. And let's see. Wait a minute. Yeah, Bulldog wants 3. So yeah, Adam Chambers will get 3. John Brandon Bowe will get 2. Pammy Jones will get 1. New Marshall will get 3. Let's see. Yeoman Gold gets 3. Jim Fletcher gets 3. Jeff Dunn gets 3. Tim Morrell for 2. Jeff Stanley gets 3. Dureg gets 3. Chuck Patillo gets 3. Let's see. Farm Dog for 2. Eric Beyer for 3. Bill Betts for 1. Joe McBride for 3. What do I have left? Not as many spaces as I've got people, that's for sure. William Cresson will get 2. Quads gets 3. Adam Connor gets 3. Then I got 1 spot left for Deanne. That's all I've got, folks. That's it. Paul Hampton, Steel Horses, you guys are not in this roll, unfortunately. Dennis Paulsman, Wild Bill, Mr. Rojas, Fox Run Forge, Majestic, Mike Birchman, Coin Captain, Bulldog, New Marshall, Don Harmon, Akram. If I didn't call your name before I said I was done with the coins, Bulldog, you already got in. You got your 3 way back in the beginning. New Marshall already got in too, so Coin Captain, I can't put you in. Fox Run Forge, Majestic. Ran out of coins before I ran out of people, that's for sure. This was a fast roll to go. So there's going to be 4 reveals tomorrow. So I'll start those at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm sorry if you live over on the left coast. I'm going to start them pretty early. It's going to be 8 o'clock in the morning for you. But I've done the best I could to make sure that I'm as fair as I could be about selling these reveal spots. It's the best I can do for you guys. I wish I could do better. If anybody wants any of the earlier coins that did not sell, I'll let you know what they are now. The 1936S, if you want one, just type out the date and say bin. The 1936S Lincoln Cent in Gem BU. Let me go back to the slide on those. 1936S and Gem BU, I'm selling those at $20 per coin. I've got 4 coins remaining. Thank you, William Cresson, Jim Fletcher, everybody else. I appreciate it, Quads. These are at $20 per coin. $20 per coin if you want one of these. 1936S and Gem BU. Then we move on to the 1937D in Gem BU. Yo Man says he wants a 36S. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. We got a 1937 D in Gem BU. They're $15. $15 for a 37D. $15 for a 37D in Gem BU. Yo Man says he'll take one of those. Let me get you in here real quick. There's 38D. I've got 4 of these remaining. 4 of these remaining at $15 a coin. These are nice Gem BU red. Mr. Rojas, you too. And Mike Birchman, you guys stay safe, be well. I'll see you at the reveals. If anybody wants one of the 38Ds, you want 2 of the 38Ds, Hawkeye? Is that what you're saying? Want to make sure before I put them in there. Yo, man, I do not have you for the 38D, but if you want me to get you in there, I certainly can. Thank you, Adam. I'll talk with you in a few, buddy. All right, so I'll get you in for one of those, yo, man. I'm trying to make sure that, Hawkeye, when you said 2 bin, I want to make sure that you were talking about the 38Ds. Okay, thank you very much, sir. And then the last one I had available that I did not sell out of were 39Ss. 39Ss are $21 a coin. They're nice Gem BU coins. Yo, man, you did get in on one of these already. I just want to let you know that you did get one of these already. I have a total of 6 coins remaining. Anybody wants in on those at $21 a coin, I will sell them at $21 a coin to anybody who wants them. Just say bin 39S. I'll take care of you. Wow, 60 likes. That's awesome, Jeff. Thank you. You're my yes collector. I mean, you're my like collector. That's what you are. You're my thumbs up guy. You're that thumbs up kind of guy, the yes man in the group. I love you. Hawkeye, is that yes that you wanted to get one of the 39Ss? Paul Hampton wants a 37D. Get you in there for one of the 37Ds, sir. Now Hoop made it 61. Can't leave it at 60. Of course, if we get 63, we'd break the home run record. For one season, anyway. So I got Paul Hampton in for one of the 37Ds. I'm looking for whether or not Hawkeye said yes to the last yes that you gave me. You want the 39S. Okay. So you want one of the 39Ss for 21. I wish I could bin you a 31S, buddy. I don't have a 31S to bin you. There's a 39S. Yes. All right, folks. Well, I think we are about done. I've been through pretty much everything that we had not already sold. All of the earlier coins in the lot sold. Man, you don't know how much I appreciate this. You guys are actually very awesome. Very awesome indeed. Yeah, Pammy, I'll take as many as you got for sale, 31S. 31S, it's you don't really, there's not really any profit in them, and there's not a whole lot of upside on them. If you get them up to grade, then yeah, you got another grade, but they are kind of tough to get. Thank you, Time Travelers Coin Exchange. I'm trying to do better at it. I'm trying to get better at it each time we go through this, and I think I'm actually succeeding in that to a certain extent. wouldn't want to make my head so big it wouldn't fit through the door unless I turned sideways, but yes, sir, you may call me. Just give me 10-15 minutes to get off the air, and then I'll talk with you. I didn't mean to sound bitter or anything about this earlier. It's just when I'm in the middle of the auction, I just can't do anything about it. And thank you, Don Harmon. I appreciate it. And good night, Farm Dog. Jessica, that's fine. You go ahead. I'm going to take off. I'm going to end the broadcast, take off, and have a chit chat with Tim Morrell here. I appreciate it, everybody. You guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.